somebody was telling me about this. I was at a little kids party. And I was talking to one of the dads, and he was telling me about this thing that happened. I think it was in Northern California. It was a fire. Fuck, it might not have been Northern California. It was a fire, and initially they thought it was just a fire, but then the CEO and his vice president both of their houses caught fire. Mm-hmm. So then they thought it was like an attack on both people. And then they realized, no, it was a murder. And one of the guys killed the guy and his family and then lit his house on fire and then went back to his house and lit his own house on fire to make it look like they were going after both of them.
And he's the only one that survived?
Yeah. Whoops.
That just happened in New Jersey. A guy...
Was it in New Jersey? Maybe that was it.
A guy murdered his whole family. His own family.
Yeah. Oh.
And then lit the house on fire.
Then maybe that's it. Maybe I'm getting a fucked up version of the story.
I get drunk at kid parties, too.
Oh, it's the only way to go by. Family massacre disguised as a massive fire in New Jersey. Yeah, that's it. This is the story. So make that a little larger, please. It says there was more than a brotherly bond between Paul and Keith. Yeah, that's right.
What part of New Jersey? That's where I'm from.
Vacationed together and settled about 11 miles from each other in the suburbs of New Jersey. But 2 days before Thanksgiving, a horrific chain of events would forever tear them apart.
Oh, his brother?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh,
so
man.
I was getting a really fucked up version of the story. Paul, how do you say that name? Caniero?
Caniero.
Caniero.
The Caniero brothers.
Killing his youngest brother, his sister-in-law, and their children.
Oh.
This is what's fucked up. Like, what how does a guy go from never killing anybody to killing a wife and daughters?
So he killed his brother and his brother's whole family.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I thought he killed his own family.
Then he set his own home on fire with his wife and daughter inside. Tried to make it look as if the whole family had been targeted. His family got out of the home safely.
Can you imagine the panic? Like,
what the fuck,
you just murdered these people. You run back and you
don't scroll. Go back.
You light your own house on fire, and you're like... Can you imagine, like, while you're lighting your house on fire, thinking, like, the intensity of, this is going to work. I'm going to get out of this. This is where the plan goes, and poof.
Well, what's really fucked up is, how does a person kill... I mean, I understand you're mad at a guy, and you fucking hate each other. Fuck you, and you start fighting, and then you wind up killing each other. How do you kill his wife and daughters? How do you do that? What switch goes on? Like, is he just trying to...
Yeah, because he's just walking around.
Go back up. It says he's killed his sister-in-law. It said he's accused of killing his younger brother, his sister-in-law, and their children. Like, how many children? Like, who? Hey, he killed kids. Yeah. So this is a guy who's never murdered anybody.
Just walking around Colts Neck Township, New Jersey.
Yeah, he's a businessman. Probably never done anything really major in his life.
Right. Probably was at a business meeting 2 days before with some guy.
What the fuck, man?
Just living his life, talking about the Giants.
Like, what the fuck? What is that?
His wife and his 2 daughters.
Several twists in the case have
rattled
law
enforcement.
enforcement.
Look at that.
What?
He then allegedly set his own home on fire with his wife and his daughters inside.
Did you not hear me say that?
I thought you were talking about his brother's family.
No. He killed his brother and his family, set the house on fire, then lit his own house on fire to make it look like he was being targeted.
I knew that, but I didn't know he had kids in his house.
His wife and his daughters were inside.
Oh, my God.
To try to make it look as if his whole family was being targeted, his brother and him.
Oh, my God.
His family got out of the home safely. Wow. Fucking unbelievable.
Think about his kids. Right now, we're like, what did Dad... What?
Yeah.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. What
Family
a monster.
of 4 was killed before sunrise. Scroll up there. Somewhere between midnight and 5 a.m., Paul Caniero was walking around his brother's $1.5 million Colts Neck home armed with a knife and a gun. His brother's been in front of the White Mansion when a deadly confrontation unfolded. Paul fired multiple shots, striking Keith. Fucking A.
When you got mad at me for not following the story clearly, did you feel like you could kill me?
No, not yet. I need more. Jesus Christ. He walked inside, found Keith's wife, Jennifer. He shot and stabbed her, and then stabbed their children, Jesse, 11, and Sophia, 8. What the
hell?
Then he took some documents and set a fire in the basement.
What were they doing like the week before?
He fucking stabbed an 8-year-old dude, an 8-year-old girl.
In her sleep.
How the fuck does someone?
In her sleep.
Did it say in her sleep?
Well, it was 5 a.m.
Doesn't matter, man. There's gunshots in the house. The kids might have gotten up. Oh my God.
Good Lord.
What a monster.
A monster. What was this guy like the month before? Like, what the hell?
Look at that normal-looking house. Shit, that is the normalest-looking normal house ever.
Do you believe that there is always a presence of good and evil in the world? Like that it's not just evil deeds. What this guy did was evil. But do you believe that there is a real presence of evil, that it's like a thing that takes over people or takes over, you know what I mean?
Like
good and evil. Is that more than just people's actions, or is it like a force of nature? Is there a good force of nature and an evil force of nature that is constantly using people and using things as a catalyst or as a instrument?
Well, let's break this down. I don't think nature is the right way to approach it, because I don't think there's good or evil in nature. I think in nature is actually far more moral than humans are. Because with nature is just about survival, right? It's predators and prey, and they kill things and eat things. But when animals in nature kill, like what they call surplus killings, where wolves will kill like 18 elk and not eat them, they're just going on their instincts. These things are there to be killed, and they can get them because they can't run away. Maybe it's thick snow or something like that. So they just can't help it. They just tear them apart because their instincts they drive them to kill, because that's how they survive. That's how their family survives. They're killing, and they're eating these elk, and this is just what they do. And even if they kill a bunch of them where they can't eat them, their instinct is to kill because that's how they survive. It's natural. It's normal. With humans, it's very different. Because with humans, there's consequences, right? And there's law, and there's other humans finding out. So there's deception, and then there's selfishness, and there's the fear of getting caught, and then there's your own survival instincts in terms of, like, you don't want to get locked up in jail, you don't want to get caught for something. So I think, if I had to guess, that this guy didn't think he was going to kill this guy's wife and family. Probably didn't even think he was going to kill this guy. They probably got into a heated argument, and they're stupid. And he's a guinea. That's my people.
Yeah.
They do stupid. Your people too.
Guinea.
They do stupid shit. They're fiery people, and those fiery people. I swore off Italian girls when I was 21. I had an Italian girl take a swing at me when I was 21. I was like, that's it for me. I'm done. I'm like, I'm not hitting one back. This